Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian Brewer with MadCam Publishing coming at you here with episode 2 of the slightly controversial series, the Shopify Guru Review. I did episode 1 of this series a couple days ago. I'll go ahead and link that video in the description below if you want to go ahead and check that out and see which guru I reviewed in that video. Now, what this is, guys, is this is not a bashing. This is not a hate fest. What I want to do here is I want to take my 6 years of internet marketing experience and try to help you understand what's going on out there in the Shopify Guru arena. Who can you trust? Who's good? What are some red flags we should be looking out for? And which way should you go if you want to buy a course? And once again, I don't have any affiliations with any of these Shopify gurus. I'm just doing this openly, honestly, and once again, trying to help you benefit from my experience in helping you read between the lines. Now, most importantly here, make sure you go ahead and comment below. I'm going to create a series of this. Let me know which Shopify guru or which e-commerce guru, it can be FBA, it can be anything, and affiliate marketing, whatever you want to do. Which guru do you want me to review? Go ahead and leave your comments below, and I'll get to that as soon as possible. So in video 1, I asked the same thing. Please leave your comments below, letting me know who do you want me to review. And a number of people said they wanted me to review Alex Becker. So in episode 2 here of the Shopify Guru Review, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to review Alex Becker. Okay, guys, if you're here watching this video, you probably know who Alex Becker is. You probably know about HCOM 2020, and you've probably seen one of Alex Becker's ads.
Thinking that's enough to buy 137,000 filet of fishes off the McDonald's dollar menu. Boom! Oh yeah! What? I like fillets of fish.
And a lot of people want to know, is his Shopify course good? Well, guys, unfortunately, I'm not going to review the actual course today. That is not the purpose of this video. Honestly, I haven't taken the course. I haven't purchased the course. I haven't seen the course. What this is this is a Shopify Guru review. So what I want to do is I want to tell you about Alex Becker. Now, this video is actually going to be very interesting, and for those who really pay attention and pick apart what I'm saying here, this video is actually going to be insanely valuable here, because I'm going to give you some real insight into what makes Alex Becker so successful. And the other thing I'm going to do is towards the end of this video, in just a few minutes here, I'm going to actually share a personal story of mine and how this relates to Alex Becker. So keep watching. Guys, the first thing you have to understand is Alex Becker is not a Shopify guru. He'll be the first to tell you that he doesn't do drop shipping. It's not to say that he doesn't think drop shipping will work. The reason he doesn't do drop shipping is because he has a business model that is 100 times better than drop shipping, and I'll get to that in just a moment. So guys, in order to create HCOM 2020, what he did is he teamed up with people who had experience in the e-commerce field in order to create the course. Now, I'm not 100% certain here because, believe it or not, I don't spend 90% of my time watching Alex Becker videos, and I already mentioned that I have not taken the course, but I believe he teamed up with Devin Zander on this. Now, Devin Zander is in the e-commerce arena. He has experience in e-commerce, and he owns a suite of apps that are designed to help with Shopify e-commerce, okay? So this is a perfect partnership for them both. And here's the reason. Guys, the course is designed to bring in leads for free. And this is what allows Alex and Devin to team up and run all of these ads on YouTube and Facebook, is they have free traffic essentially. So here's how this works, guys. I'm sure you know, Alex Becker will tell you this right on his channel. It's not like I'm blowing up his strategy here. I would never do that. But what he does is he runs these free trainings. You've seen him with the wolf mug and all this stuff, the sewing machine. Hey, give me 45 seconds and I'll tell you how you can drop ship this dinosaur head, pay 20 bucks and sell it for 80 bucks without touching the product, without having any physical inventory. Okay, you guys have seen these ads. So what he does is that obviously gets people to opt in by giving their email into see this free training series, okay? Well, here's the deal, guys. This free training series obviously provides value. It gets you to kind of feel like you're brought into the ecosystem there, but what it also does is it sells the product. It sells the HCOM 2020. So guys, if the paid course is $2,000, okay, even if he pays $10 a lead, okay, that means he can break even on those ads with a 0.5% conversion rate. Meaning if one in only 200 people buy HCOM 2020 for $2,000, then he just got those 200 leads for free. Then he can turn around and offer you his autoresponder software. This has a monthly recurring revenue. Now, there are some hard costs involved with this autoresponder software, and yes, he has to pay his staff and his developers, but for the most part, guys, that's all gravy. So when you take into consideration that he is at this point, after selling the HCOM 2020 course, acquiring customers for free at zero, at worst, this is what allows him to run ads so much. Okay, even if you don't buy HCOM 2020, even if you don't enroll in the autoresponder software, maybe further on down the road, a month later, he's going to sell you something for $50 that's going to teach you how to sell better. Okay, once again, that's an info product. That's 100% profit, because at this point, minus a few hard costs, his cost of customer acquisition is essentially zero. People who bought HCOM 2020, they might also enroll in the autoresponder software because the autoresponder software is great for Shopify. They may also eventually down the road enroll in the sales training because they want to become better at selling. Okay, this just increases the lifetime value of the customer. So guys, this is what allows him to absolutely dominate the competition when it comes to spending on ads. He can spend more than anybody. Is HCOM 2020 a good course? Probably. Guys, Alex Becker is a pro. He's the best at what he does. I'm sure his autoresponder is good. I'm sure the apps that his partner offers are good. Okay, guys, these are pros here. So this brings me to another layer of his success. Why does he have the YouTube channel? Guys, he has this YouTube channel because he can go out there and introduce his brand himself to people who are obviously interested in the things that he sells, because YouTube is a search engine is really what it is. So people go out there, they want to know how to do e-commerce. If they want to know how to do Shopify, they type into YouTube, how do I start a Shopify store? So if Alex Becker's videos come up and they get introduced to Alex Becker's videos, then he has a highly targeted list of people who are not only interested in the number one thing he's selling, but he has a highly targeted list of people who already know him, like him, and probably trust him. So he can then remarket to these people. So not only does his back end, okay, his funnel, his autoresponder, his courses, his follow-up courses, any affiliate programs he might promote or recommend if he does, not only does that allow him to spend more than most on the front end, he's also advertising to warm traffic, guys. So this is why he can absolutely dominate the competition when it comes to running ads. Now, guys, this brings me to a very important point. Okay, if you're doing drop shipping, if you're doing e-commerce and you're relying on Facebook ads or YouTube ads or Google AdWords, guys, you're not just competing against other drop shippers who have their $5 or $10 a day budgets, guys. This is an auction-based platform. Ads are going to continue to get more expensive because you're competing against guys like Alex Becker who can spend $3,000 a day. Guys, I'm small potatoes, and I'll spend $500 in a day just to test something as quickly as possible so I know if it worked or if I need to retool it, okay? You guys, you're competing against guys like that, okay? Guys like me, guys like Alex Becker on the cost of ads. What you better be doing here is you best be looking at what the gurus are doing instead of just what they're telling you to do. You have to get out there. If you want to future-proof your business, if you want to be serious, if you really fancy the idea of becoming an internet entrepreneur, if you want to have an online business, you better get out there and start building your brand. Start creating content. Start a YouTube channel. Start a Facebook group. Guys, do what the gurus are doing. It doesn't have to be in the make money online arena. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even recommend you step your toe into the make money online arena. Guys, it is the most competitive niche out there. Find something easier. Find something that is in line with your skill set. Find something that is in line with your passion and start creating content. Start building an audience. Start building a following. Because guys, then it just becomes as simple as finding products for your audience to buy. Okay, it's so much easier to find products for your audience to buy than it is to find an audience to buy your product. Okay, remember that. So guys, I know it seems hard. You've heard this before. I know you have. Rich people do what seems hard so their life is actually easy, where poor people actually do what seems easy so their life becomes pretty hard. Okay, you get that? That makes sense? Creating content, starting a YouTube channel seems hard. Building a personal brand seems hard. Building any kind of brand seems hard. But if you focus on it and you go for the long term, actually life will probably get easier for you. So guys, now I want to tell you about the time I actually met Alex Becker, and I want to tell you about the advice he gave me and how it changed my life. Okay, but first, if you want to heed my warning, if you're serious about doing this internet marketing thing, becoming an entrepreneur online, and you want to go out there and build your personal brand, guys, I'll go ahead and link a free training resource in the description below. It's a 3-video series that's going to show you the opportunity. It's going to teach you how to leverage free traffic in order to build your brand, and it's going to show you what you need to know in order to avoid failure and actually see success more quickly. So once again, I'll go ahead and link that 100% free 3-video training in the description below for you. But now I want to talk about Alex Becker and the time I met him. Now, I've said this before a little bit, I've alluded to it, but when I actually met Alex Becker, I was a waiter at a restaurant that he used to come to. Now, we used to see his yellow Ferrari pull up, and even in Dallas, or in uptown Dallas, where supercars are nothing, there is a certain bit of notice that comes along with a yellow Ferrari pulling up to valet. And so as it turned out, the first time I was working where I saw him pull up, I happened to wait on him just by chance. At this point, guys, I was making about $3,000 a month consistently. I had some higher months, I had some lower months, but right around $3,000 a month doing SEO, mostly with product review blogs, but I certainly wasn't at quit your job money yet. Okay, I couldn't get over that hump. I was kind of stuck at that $3,000 a month range. And while that's a good bump, guys, that's certainly not quit your job money when you have a wife and 2 kids. But anyways, the first time I waited on Alex Becker, I had no idea who he was. But guys, he was in his 20s and he was driving a Ferrari, so I did what any good waiter would do. When he gave me his credit card to pay the bill, I made sure and take his name off the credit card, and I Googled him, okay? Once I found out who he was, I went on a couple, probably later that night or the next day, and started watching some of his channel. And then time went on. I waited on him a few times over the next few months, and I never said anything. I just kept it professional. But then one day, after I kind of not got to know him, but had waited on him a few times, I said, listen, Alex, I've seen your channel now a couple times. I've watched some of your YouTube videos. I'm making about $3,000 a month doing some SEO. What advice can you give me? I got to get over the hump here. I got to be able to quit my job. He's like, just go to the YouTube channel, man. It's all right there. So that's what I did. I started really diving into his YouTube channel more than I had before. But here's the difference, guys. Here's the difference between failing over and over again and actually finally seeing success. Because guys, after Alex gave me this advice, I was able to quit my job in less than 6 months. And it wasn't too long after that I had my first $50,000 month. Okay, that is crazy. But here's what I did that most people don't do. Yeah, I watched a lot of Alex Becker videos, but I didn't just take the information that he was giving me and try to apply it. Okay, I didn't just do what he was telling me to do. I went out there and picked apart and tried to model what he was doing. Guys, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'll say it again. Don't do what the gurus are telling you to do. Do what the gurus are doing. So I did that. I looked at what he did. I looked at what he was doing. And I didn't copy him because I couldn't copy him because he already has his audience. He already has his style. But what I did is I modeled him. That's it. I just created the brand. I created the content. I created the channel. I built the audience. Guys, there's 101 different ways to make money online. Dropshipping is just one of them. You can build your audience and still use dropshipping as one layer of your income stream. You can diversify it. So guys, remember, if you want that free resource, go ahead and grab it in the description below. I'll link to that free 3-video training series. I'll teach you how to build a brand. But most importantly, guys, let me know in the comments below. Who do you want me to review next? Which guru's up next? Okay, which one are we going to put on the chopping block?